Good morning, Alex Giles here with WBTV meteorologist Eric Garlick on WBTV News Now. Just wrapped up WBTV this morning and wanted to hop on WBTV News Now to talk about the forecast, Eric.
Got a lot going on. A cold morning, a lot of frost to scrape off of the vehicles.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we're going to have some sunshine.
Right, a pretty good warm-up, right?
Yeah, if you park in the sun, your car's going to unthaw pretty quick this morning. We are going to see those temperatures warming up into the upper 50s this afternoon,
Nice.
pushing 60. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a few readings of 60 across the metro today. So
Nice
big
for those
changes.
like warm weather.
Yeah, about 10 degrees warmer than we were yesterday at this time.
There we go.
So we'll be dealing with some warmer conditions.
Yep.
And then we got that first alert to rain chances coming our way as we head towards Sunday. So a big question mark still in the air and exactly how this is going to play out. We're tracking a system that is going to develop in the Gulf. The big question is, this is going to take a more north and west trend or a further southeast trend, and that'll impact us greatly, depending on what track that takes.
Sure.
But this morning, you can see a little bit of cloud cover, made for a pretty nice sunrise across the region this morning. This afternoon, temperatures up, as we mentioned, upper 50s, even some 60s. Mountains are going to be in the mid-40s. So rain chances, well, they start to ramp up as we head towards Sunday. Got a 60% chance in there right now. So let's dive a little bit deeper and talk about what's going on. So here's this area of low pressure that we've, know is going to develop. Just don't know exactly what way this is going to meander. But as we take a look at really two potential outcomes. So if it lifts further north, we're going to see more wind, we're going to see more rain. This will be a more impactful track as we head toward the weekend. There is the option where this stays a little bit further south and east, takes the rain chances with it, and lowers our wind speeds a little bit as well. So this is the two scenarios that we are kind of watching develop. So let's talk about Futurecast as we head into Sunday. So this is going to be the European model. You can see not a ton of rainfall coming in. Got some upslope in the mountains, but you can see that bright red in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Bright yellow, I'm sorry. Bright yellow indicating some of that moderate to heavy rainfall. There's the red popping up.
Boom.
But that kind of hugs the coast. Not a ton of impacts for us here in the Charlotte area, but as you head toward Raleigh, Myrtle Beach, up to the Outer Banks, and those areas, looking at bigger impacts if this stays further south and east. So that's one scenario, and this is the GFS model. This is kind of the outlier, but it is a reliable model and something to, kind of keep an eye on. So you can see the rain starting late Saturday night and early Sunday morning. That center of circulation kind of going into Charleston and then eventually up toward Raleigh. But you notice those higher rain chances for us here in the Carolinas in this scenario. So, when the models are agreeing with each other, it's, it makes confidence higher in exactly what's going to happen.
Sure.
At this point, we'll probably see some rain, depending on how much and totals of rain and how strong the winds go, all of those finer details that come along with the forecast.
TBD.
To be determined.
Okay.
Do your part. Make sure you're checking back for updates. Meteorologist Rachel Golcher, Lisa Villegas, they're going to be in this afternoon. They get new data. They look at stuff, they update it, and then, of course, they bring you that information. But here's a look at our potential rainfall totals, and you can see those darker reds and purples hugging the coast in this scenario. So, at this thinking, the heaviest rain will be along the coast, but something to watch. We do have that first alert for Sunday because of those rain chances coming our way. It's Sunday, it's Christmas time, Speedway Christmas, McAdenville Christmas Town, all of these Christmas events that are outside. Just want to bring that extra attention to you because it is that time of year.
Right.
So that's kind of what we're watching in the first alert weather center as we go through the next couple of days. So something to keep an eye on. Sunday. Otherwise, some pretty nice weather. Got a little front coming through tonight. That'll knock our temperatures back down. It's going to be a dry front. Maybe some cloud cover, but not expecting anything other than a change in temperature.
While the models disagree, you can say at the very least, expect rain on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident, a 60% chance of rain, trending that we will likely see some rain in the area. The question is it going to be an all-day washout? Ooh. Are we going to get a little bit of rain, kind of later in the day on Sunday where you can have, your Sunday morning church and all of that stuff?
Dry,
Dry.
We'll see.
We're 5 days out.
Yep.
So we'll be, going through it with a fine-tooth comb over the next couple of days and bring you kind of the most up-to-date information that we can, and what we think is going to happen as the meteorologist.
If it were something where you were, getting tickets for something or making big plans with a big group of people, shoot for Saturday though.
Yeah.
If it's an outdoor activity.
Yeah, Saturday's looking okay at this point.
Yep.
Rain chances maybe late in the evening. Did want to jump over on Facebook.
Yes.
I had a hit on this morning. The Geminid meteor shower will peak tonight. Best time to view between 10 and 2. And could see quite a few an hour, 20 to 30 shooting stars an hour. If you get out away from those city lights, let your eyes adjust for about an hour before you really start to expect to see things. But it peaks tonight, but it's been going on. My wife and I actually saw one last night. So just because it's not in that peak time, doesn't mean you won't see one. But
did you want me to pull up this?
Yeah,
is this
that's fine.
Wow.
So. Just a little bit more information. You can find that on our WBTV website.
There you go.
The WBTV meteorology team, of course, having all of that updated on our Facebook pages, Twitter, X, Instagram, everywhere we can be, we are.
Covering all the bases.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, is that, with the meteor shower, is this like a blink and you'll miss it type situation? Or if you're kind of just like casually out there just stargazing, there's a good chance you'll see it.
Yeah, I mean, it'll last for a couple seconds. It's not going to be like, just a quick flash. Some of them might be, but most of them, will have a little bit of a trail with it. And you'll be able to see it a little bit. So.
I just feel like people would be disappointed if you sat out there like for a straight hour and didn't see
like
anything.
A little, camera flash.
Exactly.
No, it should be streaky meteor.
Look like a shooting star.
Yeah.
That is really awesome. You emphasize, make sure you're away from the city lights.
Yeah, the further away from lights, the darker your environment, the better chances you are to see more of them.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Eric, I appreciate it as always, sir.
And if you are out, if you're a photographer and take pictures, please let us know.
Send it to him.
Yeah.
Might show it on air.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Eric.
Of course. Thank you.
Yep. Have a good day, guys.